Hello friends, TechManPat here. Today we're checking out some mice, and it's been a while since I got to check out gaming gear, so I'm actually really excited. These have been sitting around on my desk for a little while and I've just got around to them, but again, it's time for some gaming. It's Friday night and it's the best time to do it. I've got nothing else to do but game, so we have the MIONIX Castor Pro here and the MIONIX Naos Pro. Naos Pro. Anyway, we're going to unbox them quickly. We're going to talk about the specifications for each, and then we're going to play some of the new Overwatch 2, which is actually just a reskin of Overwatch 1, if anybody is wondering. But the fun part is that that game has a very specific character that I play only. I just played that game for that character, and it's really all about those flicks and mouse shots with that one. And if you can guess what it is, let me know after we start the intro. Big thanks to MIONIX for sending me these for review. Let's get started. Alright, let's start with the Naos, because I'm actually a little bit more excited about this one. I really like that wide base there. So let's put that to the side here and let's get it open. Okay, I might need a little knife. Now mice, at the moment I am running the Logitech Pro. It is double clicking and it's, the feet are a little bit worn, so I'm actually kind of in the market for a new mouse. This isn't a wireless mouse, and wireless is a thing these days, but wired is still cheaper. This is 90 Australian dollars, and yeah, I mean oh, hello. Okay, so we've got the cable. It is nicely braided. It is very light. It's very light, and it can bend very easily and doesn't seem to hold really tight, and then it kind of moves with it. So it seems really light, and I like that. Is this? I was actually thinking, is this a left-handed mouse? No, it is definitely right-handed, and it's perfect for my grip. Ooh, I like the fact that it's got this little pinky bit right there to house your. Well, I don't know what you call this finger, but your ring finger and your pinky at the end, and then you can hold the mouse with those two fingers and you can do the buttons here. We've got two buttons on the side. They feel very light. This one is a little bit taller than this one, which I personally don't, well, it's not taller, it's just more, I guess, shaped this way. It's just because this one's harder to press when this one's taller, so you'd hope to make them almost the same, but maybe it's just shape of my hand, I don't know. This one here there's no switching of how fast this rolls, so it's just one scroll and it's pretty simple. It's just got little clicks as you go. It is rubber. The buttons, they feel really nice. Let's have a quick listen. There we go, that feels nice, and you've got big rubber feet here and here. Now I am wondering why they wouldn't put a little bit of a feet here around here, just in case this kind of, doesn't reshape, but maybe just to keep the dirt out, just to push it away. I don't know, we'll see how these feet work, but they seem really nice. I've actually seen these kind of PTFE, I think they're called, or whatever, in other mice, and they feel really good. Like, compare this to used ones already, obviously new, but you can see that these ones are actually a little bit thicker and they're taller, so you can kind of see it. Anyway, we'll be using a mouse pad. So that's this one here, the Naos. Now before we move on to the next one, let's talk about some specs. This has a 19,000 DPI sensor. These are what we call PTFE, low friction feet, as mentioned. So hopefully it's low friction, I guess. Let's have a quick look. Oh, that glides. Oh my god. Apparently the durability of the switches is 80 million. I don't think we'll ever find that out in testing. It has a 1.8 meter cable, I guess. That's what they're touting here. 1.8. Yeah, that's really, look, I really like how light this is. Look, it means that I can move this around without moving the mouse. That's really good. And this might actually make it worthwhile for people who, don't want to spend $200 on a wireless mice and kind of don't want that drag that comes with a cable. What else can we say? It has like a soft and durable UV coating on the mouse, 7 buttons, 32-bit ARM processor. Don't know how that translates into actual performance. It does have a POR 3370 optical gaming sensor. I've never heard of that, but you know what? Let's see. 1000 polling rate with 1 millisecond response time, and that's it. Let's jump on to the next one. This is the Castor, and I think this one looks really cool. It reminds me of ones that are used by CSGO players, like very sort of small, fairly light. I think that's kind of generally the the way that people play the game, like light mice that you can throw around. The lighter the better, hence why a lot of companies make light mouses. And again, we have the really nice light cable. This is fantastic. And I guess this little rubber bit here kind of keeps it. It's got the same one here. Yep, this one's a bit longer. Or maybe not, just goes under a little bit. This keeps this away from, again, dragging. So if we put it down on the mat in a moment, we'll see how it actually moves around if we move this cable around. I really like this cable. I'm actually really impressed. Really impressed. We've got big PTFE on the bottom there. This is a much smaller footprint. It doesn't have the areas to keep your pinky on, but that's okay. This one is again $90. 6 programmable buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, oh, and this one's 6 number here, and that feels exactly the same. We've got 2 buttons. They feel pretty good. 19,000 DPI again. Apparently 50-step increments, which is interesting. We've got a polling rate of 1,000, 1 millisecond. Again, it seems like it's pretty much the same mouse, but in 2 different shapes of the hand, which is really cool. Let's plug these in and let's play some Overwatch. I'm gonna have both plugged in. I've got enough space. I've got 2 USBs for it, and I'm gonna just swap them out and see how we go. Let's get started. All right, so I've got an ultra-wide screen. We've got 2 black bars, which is fine because at least we get to see the screen. We've got the mice right here, and I'm starting with the Naos. I really like that pinky place here that I'm sitting there. What I find really hard is the edge. I like to lift up my mouse. So if you like to lift your mouse, then this might not be for you. But wow, this is really, really smooth. Really, really smooth. I'm gonna put the volume down a little bit. This is Overwatch 2, and I like it because the frame rate is 200. So you can remove the latency of the computer, and I can just be basically playing the game. So it's a lot of clicking, and this is Hanzo. He is all about the arrows, and it's just shooting individual bullets. So you gotta kind of, you know, aim and do all sorts of stuff. So let's try this for about 2-3 minutes. And I know with mice, it's really hard to try new mice and go, oh, well, this is, you know, this is fine. But, you know, I feel like I can quickly pick it up if this is a mouse that I'm gonna actually enjoy. Ooh, well, that was, I don't know if that was lucky or not, but where we go, boop. So far, it's just that lift off, and it's just it's a personal choice of having to lift off your hand. So it's not really to do with the mice, but if you do that, then it might be, oh, look at that, damn. Oh, okay, I feel very comfortable with this mouse, very comfortable. Not having any issues of like, it's very sharp. It is very, very sharp. As in, what I mean by sharp is it's very accurate. Like, I am not feeling any issues at all. Ooh, hello. Oh, that was a waste. Oh, where is she? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I really like it. All right, let's try the Castor, because it doesn't have this little rest, so it might be easier for me to pick up on the side. Okay, so first of all, I guess I should just let you know, and it's the same with the custom mouse, is that this actual cable is not dragging at all. I can flick and switch all I want, and it's not having any effect on my mouse. It is very easy to drag it, but man, it's nice. Let's switch mouse and let's go with the Castor. Again, okay. All right, so it is much higher here, rests much nicer inside your palm. And that, okay, wow. Now I've set them as close as I can to what I'm used to in regards to DPI. And this one, again, I really like this. This, God, I can't decide, but I like this one. But I think for first-person shooters, and especially when you like to lift off and hold the mouse like this one might be better. So it fits really nicely in the palm. It feels quite big in the palm, but then it's profiled inwards inside, so it makes it feel really like grippy, but not massive. I like it so far. Let's get some shots off into some enemies. So far, I'm really enjoying it. The accuracy is incredible. I am not feeling any issues with accuracy at all. Very, very impressed. It's, you know, I picked up a Razer once a couple of years ago, and immediately I was like, nah, can't do it, can't play it. So you know when you pick up a mouse that you'll like it or you don't. You know what? I think I was getting more kills with the other one, but let's try again. Maybe I'm not paying attention. I'm talking too much. I like the button clicks. They're actually really loud. So let's have a listen. Yeah, it's louder than my one here. This is quite quiet, so it's a little bit louder. So if you don't like loud ones, then maybe you won't like this. I feel like I was doing better with the other mouse, but maybe it's just the scenario we're in right now. There, I got stunned. Okay, I need to go back to this one. I don't know. I think. Right. I feel like this one, because it's forcing my palms to just rest and not lift the mouse up too much, it's making sure that I'm constantly aiming at something, just maybe in my mind. Okay. I like this one much better. Don't get me wrong, it's a preference, right? It'll be which one is better for your arm, your hand, what are you used to already, what's similar to another mouse. But at $90, I think this is a fantastic buy. All right, final thoughts. I really like these mice. Played for about 2 hours now over in Overwatch, and I found this one to be my go-to for, I guess, sharpshooting. This one, however, I felt like this one was better for MOBA games, and I jumped into a game of Heroes of the Storm, again, just in the Blizzard Battle.net launcher, and of course that was the only MOBA game I have actually played in the past, and I found this one to be much better for that. I could flick around, I didn't need to aim constantly. This one felt like it kept me constantly aiming rather than lifting and moving around like I did with this one. Maybe it was just my own muscle memory, but I really enjoyed this one. So guys, check out MIONIX on the links below. $90 for these mice, and again, I think the most important thing about this is how this braided cable is the most lightweight thing I've ever seen. I felt like it was a wireless mouse, and yet there's a wire, but the thing is super light. The braid is strong, like it's definitely strong. It's impressive how light they've made this, and 1.8 meters is enough for a lot of people. Sometimes you have these little umbrella holders or something holders to hold it like this. I don't think you need that with these mice. So again, check out the guys below. There are an Australian company, so awesome. Support them if you like their mice, and of course support this channel, like this video if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm going to try and chase up more gaming content. It has been a while. I want to play with more gaming stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in another one. Bye.